My name is Andres Felipe Zambrano. This is Assessment 3 for Procurement and Supply Chain Management. The company that I chose is Citrus Australia Ltd. This is the web page I created for doing Assessment 3 and Assessment 4. I have the challenges here about supply operations, information, integration, and sustainability as a navigation bar here. And also we have it here at the beginning, sorry. Here. Citrus Australia Ltd is a company that commercializes and exports citrus. It was established in 2008 as a non-profit organization. Citrus Australia began as a small business, having only 11 voluntary growers members and a small team based in Mildura, Victoria. These days, it supports more than 300 growers, affiliate members, and expands Citrus Australia team that provides vital services to the industry. The company exports to China, Japan, Korea, Vietnam, and Thailand. I chose Citrus Australia because it has a non-complex product. What does this mean? It means that an orange is a really simple product. It's not like, for example, a car or an airplane that has a lot of production requirements. Also, I chose this company because there is a video that shows in detail the supply chain of the company, which is really interesting and gives a lot of information. Furthermore, the company also shared with us their annual reports, which are vital for in order to develop Assessment 3 and 4. Let's go and take a look of to the supply of the company. The categories that the procurement department has to manage are cost, quality, and time. The procurement department search for the best suppliers of oranges that will give the best deal at a lower cost. This includes the price of the product carrying and ordering cost. Quality. The quality of the product is a crucial thing for the company and is going to determine customer satisfaction and loyalty. High-quality products makes an important contribution to long-term revenue and profitability. At Citrus Australia, quality is really important, and that's why the company have developed a simple set of standards outlined in a manual called the Australian Citrus Quality Standard Manual. It aims to assist growers, packers, marketers, and retailers deliver quality citrus that Australian consumers can enjoy with confidence. The company aims in keeping consumers happy and coming back for more. Lead times, being on schedule meeting deadlines are most important issue that a company concerned about its suppliers and for the company itself. The company and suppliers' adherence to delivery dates is an essential, and this is a main factor that decides the success of the company in the industry. Those who cannot meet their delivery date have little chance of long-term success. Delivery schedule is one of the most imperative factors influencing the success of the company's reliability, reputation, and prestige. Now let's look at the operations of the company. The key customers and sales markets are the local market and export. The local market are fruit wholesalers are the largest market of the industry growers. However, the major supermarkets have increasingly bypassed wholesalers and bought products produced directly from growers. A rising share of the industry produce is being sold to export markets, particularly citrus fruits, nuts, and pineapples. The company has worked with some of the juice processing companies and Fruit Juice Australia to better understand the trends in orange juice consumption locally, which unfortunately is trending down in favor of bottled water, sports drink, and sugar-free drinks, and have indicated our support for their national public relation campaign focused on improving consumer awareness of health benefits of natural juice. The increasing health consciousness is expected to support demand for industry products over the next 5 years. The industry will benefit from changing dietary trends and emphasize fresh fruit produce consumption, particularly as about half of the population currently consume less than the recommended daily 2 serves of fruit. The main local consumers of Citrus Australia Ltd are Coles, Aldi, and Woolworths. Other customers include food services providers such as restaurants, cafes, and hotels. Fruit growers supply produce directly to food services establishments to diversify sales. Exports. Over the next 5 years, Australian fruit exports are projected to grow at a faster rate than industry revenue. Demand from Asian exports market will increase faster than domestic demand due to stronger population and income growth, driving greater demand for Australia produce such as fruit, almonds, and olives. Japan and Hong Kong continue to strengthen as their main export destinations. Japan has become a dominant market for Australian navels, which trade value around 32 million. Japan remains the most valuable market for Australian Citrus Limited, but the cost of meeting Japan's phytosanitary requirements threaten the industry competitiveness. While this is encouraging, it is almost a sign that Citrus Australia have become heavily reliant on this market. The main export markets for mandarins are Hong Kong and Indonesia. China is set to become a major market, displacing the USA. Hong Kong, Malaysia, and Singapore remain critically import markets for absorbing Class 2 and small fruit sizes. The company cannot afford to overlook the value as important of South Korea, Thailand, despite the recent decline in interest from these markets. Important markets for Australian citrus export are Japan, US, Hong Kong, Malaysia, the Middle East, and New Zealand and Indonesia. Finally, let's analyze the challenges that I will face to develop Assessment 4. Identifying the report in the task in detail in Citrus Australia. My plan to overcome this challenge is to read the annual reports from the company in order to identify the relevant information to complete the report task. My strategy is to recognize keywords in the report task and then skim through the annual reports of the company to search this particular information or information related to it. Identifying and evaluating the demand forecasting is going to be hard as the industry depends on factors affecting household expenditure and consumption, and demand from food processors and export markets. Relative prices influence household demand. Demand for fruit is particularly sensitive to price changes. Any large increase in the price can reduce demand and encourage consumption of alternative lower-priced fruit or other foods. The available varieties also influence the demand. This is going to make difficult evaluating the demand forecasting of the company as it has many variables in consideration. To overcome this problem, I am going to research for models of demand forecasting in fruit and vegetables to be able to compare it with the one Australia Limited is implementing. Then I can evaluate by indicating which one is more accurate and proficient. Also, implementing the dynamic aligned model is going to be a challenge as it's not clear for me how this model is implemented. To overcome this challenge, I have to research and read more about how to implement this model into companies' supply chain, and examples will be a great source of knowledge as this will show how the model is implemented in other companies in a similar or the same industry of Citrus Australia. Thank you very much.